So welcome back to this episode of Gabe's Cave, not to be confused with Brandon's Cave, which to the best of my knowledge does not exist. I'm Uncle Nasty.
And I'm Brandon.
And today we have an amazing topic. It is amazing and amazing can be with a wonderful box. A wonderful box it is.
Let's open the box.
But before we do that, we've got to take a minute and thank our sponsors, rpghiring.com. Thank you, rpghiring.com. We couldn't do all this great stuff without you guys. Before we jump in and start ripping this box that hopefully there's a one of one in, we got to tell y'all that we are going to be at the Oklahoma City Pop Culture Con June 24th and 25th, the Oklahoma City Horror Con August 5th and the 6th, and Cowtown Comic Con September 30th through October 1st. Don't forget to check out gabescave.com. We've got all kinds of new merch, these shirts, hats, all kinds of stuff. So we decided that we were going to break this box open for you guys. It is a WandaVision box. We have not seen where a one of one has popped up on eBay anywhere, right?
As far as it's like a signed one, I've not seen any one of one signed ones.
So that's what we're hoping for. But on top of that, we are going to be talking about the state of the MCU because it kind of goes in with the WandaVision deal. Yeah. So let's get to cutting.
You know, I didn't mind WandaVision. I know I might be the minority. There's a lot of people that don't like WandaVision, especially in the shop. They don't like WandaVision. I didn't mind it. It was different, and I liked it.
It was one of my favorites of the Marvel shows.
Oh yeah,
I really enjoyed it. There was a vision. There was a vision. There was actually a couple of visions, if you want to look at it like that. But there was a vision that I feel like what they were going for, they saw it all the way through. I really enjoyed the nostalgia of the Nick at Night feel, with how the episode started with black and white, and they dropped all these Easter eggs on us. I mean, as far as the Marvel shows go, I mean, WandaVision was way better than like Loki and She-Hulk. Way better, in my opinion, which is almost professional because I kind of do this for a living. News today, though, in Marvel, guys. I read this morning where Ant-Man, the new Ant-Man, Quantumania, did so poorly, they considered it a failure. And Thor, Love and Thunder, did so poorly that they considered it a failure, and to the point to where they are not going to do another Thor movie or another Ant-Man movie. Did you hear that, Brandon?
Yeah, that sounds pretty horrible. I didn't think the movie was that bad. As far as Ant-Man goes. Now, was it like, oh man, I really got to like go out and see that again? Yeah, it's a purple card. There's no numbers on it, so I assume it's just a purple parallel. And
this is, she is going to be the new hero, is she not?
Right, she's going to be Monica Rambeau.
You're right.
Is who that is. These are some good-looking cards. They're a nice heavy stock, so I like that. Oh, what we got here? Looks like we just pulled a sketch card.
Oh, that is a sketch card, guys. That is a sketch card.
We pulled a sketch card. Let's see who it is.
Nico. It is. It just says Nico Minori.
But I've pulled a one-of-one sketch card. If you can see that. One-of-one sketch card. So that's
super cool.
You know, automatically cool. You pulled a sketch card out of a box.
And we're sketch card people, obviously.
Right. We do sketch cards. So we'll put that. So we get another parallel of Monica Rambeau.
Oh wow, that's cool. So with the Love and Thunder flop here, it was also announced, you know, basically we all have known this, that Chris Hemsworth's contract was up. Okay, so but now they've announced they're not going to do another Thor movie, which is really mind-boggling because Thor is one of the most popular characters the MCU has, period. Chris Hemsworth had said that he would do Thor forever, essentially. But he'd also said that he didn't want to be the same type of Thor, the bubblegum, lollipop, you know. He wanted to be a really gnarly Thor, a world-breaking Thor. I mean, do you blame him?
No, I mean, Thor has become sort of a joke. We want to see, like, powerful, like, God of Thunder.
Correct. Yeah, and I mean, I feel like he should have already gotten through that awkward stage where he was finding himself. And so when we got to Love and Thunder, we should have had the bring the pain Thor.
It's taken way too many movies to get past his, like, I found myself stage.
It's like he finds himself and they make him lose himself again. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that the MCU's unwilling to accept that they need to maybe change the recipe of how they're making these movies to make them be more of a success? Do you think that people were going to watch these Marvel films because of the action and because of the storylines that we have been given already that are solidified in time, or do you think that this is the future and that there's no use in hoping or requesting anything different, that this is just what we're going to be stuck with? I feel like they should give Chris Hemsworth what he wants and make a rawer, more aggressive, more bad to the bone Thor movie, and maybe he'll come back and maybe we'd have some good cinema again.
Looks like we got a WandaVision film sale.
So that's a memorabilia card.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Manufacturer film sale card.
Is it numbered?
It is not numbered. We've got a lot more packs to go. I'm hoping there's more hits in this. I'm really pulling for an autograph. We want a Catherine Hahn, Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany. That's the ones we're looking for. I don't know if we're going to get it in this box, just because of the 2 hits we've gotten so far. Lots of Monica Rambeau in this box. Could have used more Catherine Hahn and the other red parallel from the box. Looks like every pack has a red parallel, either a red or a purple parallel in it.
Do you think the MCU is missing opportunities to give us the characters the way that we're known and we're used to them, like a building breaking Hulk and a Thor that can handle whole armies on his own?
Yeah, they kind of backed themselves in a corner. They made everybody a joke, whether it's Hulk or Thor or just about anybody. Everybody's sort of a joke. And so you can't really go back down and make a serious movie. Iron Man, had jokes in it, the original Iron Man.
Well, yeah.
But it was a pretty serious movie. He cracked jokes and stuff, but that was Tony Stark.
But there was a serious
he wasn't a joke.
Correct.
And they've made all the characters sort of a joke. Hulk is a joke, Thor is a joke. And it just really, I don't know. The writing's bad, the direction's bad.
I'm all for the introduction of all these, if you want to call them B-roll characters, the characters that were never the main focus of any of the real storylines in the Marvel comics. And we need those characters to keep these things growing and developing, moving forward. I mean, it does make possible these shows like WandaVision and things like that, and they can be good. They do not have to have Tony Stark or Captain America, Steve Rogers. They don't have to have these characters to be good quality film. But when you start making your A-list superheroes the weaker and the more feeble and the more easily to get over characters, you start finding yourself in a little bit of a conundrum. There's no way that America Chavez, being a young teenage girl the way she is, should have been leading the way, and there's no way Doctor Strange should have taken a back seat to America Chavez. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, absolutely. What America Chavez could have been played by like 5 different characters, but they brought America Chavez. It wasn't a popular character when she came out. People bought the comic because it was a new Marvel character. So that's what people do. They buy first appearances. Well, when she came out with their own series, it wasn't a popular series. It did not sell well. She's never been a popular character in the comics, but they kind of put a square peg into a round hole anyways and just stuck her in the movie. It just seemed odd and weird, and is not something people were clamoring for. There was way more characters that people were clamoring for, and one of them was not America Chavez.
Well, the main characters in these movies taking a backseat role to smaller characters. Hawkeye show was not about Hawkeye.
Right.
You know what I mean? The Captain America show essentially wasn't even really about the Falcon's transition over to Captain America, although that was in there, but that wasn't the show that we got. They missed the opportunity there. And I feel like it's been a lot of small errors that were, I don't want to say tolerable, because that seems like people were just sitting around hating on it, and that's not really what was going on. As a fan, first and foremost, there were things that I wanted to see. You go from being the guy that is at the house going, please let them pick this storyline, please let them pick this storyline, to being the guy at the house where you're saying, please don't let them pick this storyline, because you don't want them to mess it up. You don't want them to change too much of it, or make it new or hip or whatever you want to call the things. You want to see it portrayed on film as it was in the comic books, and you want to see those characters stay true to the characters in the comic books. You know, you want for the truth, justice, and American way Superman. You want the Captain America to be Captain America. I mean, you want these things for those characters, because that's the reason why you went and bought the ticket to go see the movies in the first place. It's not because some young kid or people or team of writers, you think that they've got this amazing storyline. What sells the tickets to these superhero movies is the superheroes. Am I right?
Absolutely. I want to see my big name characters doing big name things.
Right.
That's it. That's all I want to see. I want to see Thor being God of Thunder, smacking people around. I want to see him staring at Star-Lord's eyes.
Getting
weird.
Being told that he's not allowed to go to the the God orgy or whatever. That's just ridiculous cinema.
That was ridiculous.
And
why'd you cast a fat Russell Crowe as Zeus? It's weird, man.
Even if you were gonna cast Russell Crowe as Zeus, why was Zeus a clown? Like, why was Zeus a clown?
Yeah, you feel like, okay, well, Thor's dad could have smoked him. I mean, he was a way better god than he was.
We are people that go see the movies. We are people that watch it when it comes out on Disney Plus. We are those people. We are not the, don't go see it. This is, agenda filled. We're not that. I'm strictly sticking to just the comics and where I think they strayed away from what essentially is the core building blocks for these movies, and that's the characters themselves. When you take the characters that have been through so much already, if you look at it from a comic standpoint, the development is there, the storylines are there. You just have to make good movies about it. It's not hard.
And there's so many good storylines in the comics that you could easily find really good stories. Well, that's our last pack. So we got lots of purple and red parallels that are not numbered. And then we got our 2 hits, which is the film sale card.
Let's do a quick Google real quick. What's his name? Nico what?
And the sketch card.
We're going to Google image this real quick because that's ridiculous.
The film sale card is 1 in every 11,174 packs.
So what? The film sale card is in how many?
This film sale pack is the film sale card is only in 1 out of every 11,174 packs.
Oh wow, that's super rare.
Yeah,
super rare there.
It's the Group A. I'm looking at it right now. It says the Group A. Group A is the one that's hardest to get.
Okay, guys. So the artist on this is Chris Wildig, and we just looked it up. So if any of you guys are friends with him, y'all tag him or share this to him and let him know we got his card. But these will probably not be popping up on a giveaway or a loot box. This will probably stay in Brando's collection. So Guys, we opened boxes. We found out the artist. We found out that the film is super rare. We talked a little bit about the condition of the MCU. We don't really have a conclusion to where we're going with this, guys. It breaks our heart that instead of maybe admitting that they need to do something different, they're just not going to do another Thor movie. Or if they do another Thor movie, it's not going to have Chris Hemsworth in it, which in that case, is it even a Thor movie? I mean, to come out with another Thor movie without Chris Hemsworth in it, I mean, we're talking like years. I feel like they'd have to wait before they could do that, and people not wish that it was Chris Hemsworth still as Thor.
Right. In the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy his Hulk Hogan biopic.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Whether it's amazing for all the right reasons, it's going to be amazing regardless.
Even for the wrong reasons.
For the wrong reasons.
It could be great, too.
Yeah, it's still going to be great. Either way you look at it, it's going to be great. Guys, I don't know if you guys agree with us or not. I don't know if you guys are super big MCU fans. We were. I really was. Still kind of am. I still hope for the best. I don't want them to not succeed because I want to see good superhero movies, like really bad. Like really bad.
Yeah.
If DC doesn't do good, like...
I'm just going to have to depend on the Crow.
And the new Spawn.
Right.
If it ever happens.
Whenever that happens, yeah.
Okay, guys, so we're doing something a little different now. We are no longer doing the artist interviews on the same day that we do regular episodes. The artist interviews and things like that are going to be on Wednesdays. Reason being is because we really want to grow. We really need to grow. We have a great sponsor. They're going to take care of us. Y'all don't need to worry about that. It's not like anything is about to stop happening, but we would like to grow. So we need you guys' help to share, and we feel like splitting up and doing more than one episode a week will benefit us. It helps with YouTube's algorithm, and it'll make them promote us more in case somebody goes and types in, like, the condition of the MCU or whatever. Hopefully maybe they can find this episode by accident. But we do have some cool stuff. I announced it on the Facebook page when we did the little short interview with Stephanie Nadolny. This is from a local artist here in El Dorado. His name is Danny Givens. You can find him Trash Panda Art on Facebook, and he did this original art, and it is signed by Stephanie Nadolny, the voice actress that did Young Goku.
Wait. We're giving away an original art, 11x17 original art.
Yeah.
And signed by the voice actress of Kid Goku.
Yeah. And Gohan. Don't forget Gohan. And Baby Trunks. She literally voiced like the three best characters.
Have fun, guys.
It is what it is. And it's authenticated. It's genuine. It's got the little COA sticker on there. You know how Gabe's Cave does. Plus, we get to promote a local artist that we really like. He comes in the store all the time, and he's constantly working on his craft. So, hey, this is a way for you guys to, go check him out. Danny Givens, Trash Panda Art. So, yeah, now we're splitting up all this. Don't forget to check us out at all these events we're going to. Let's thank our sponsor. Guys, in case you didn't know, Uncle Nasty goes live Gabe's Cave After Dark every Thursday on Facebook at 7 o'clock, where I do dollar start auctions and all that stuff. If you guys like to buy stuff, follow Gabe's Cave Comics, Cards, and Collectibles on Facebook. Until next time, Uncle Nasty.
Peace.